What's up, nerds? This is Mr. Storm, and today we're going to learn about text formatting. So this assignment is going to require you to look at all of these pages here and go through and learn this information. Um, please don't skip these lessons. These lessons are extremely important. And please don't forget about the exercises at the end. You're going to want to go through and look at these exercises and do them because they are really important for understanding um, how to uh, how to write HTML. The more practice you get with this stuff, obviously, the better you're going to be. So please don't ignore the exercises. When you're done going through these four documents, which go ahead and pause this video if you haven't done so already. Uh, Go through and learn this information, and then come back whenever you're done to see how we are going to complete the assignment. Okay, so I have my About Me 3 open already. I've changed it to add an actual paragraph, so that you guys can see, so we're not dealing with that jumble of text that I had in there before. But and I've already saved it as About Me 4. But that's the first thing you're going to want to do when you open your assignment. You're going to want to save it as About Me 4 because that's what the file is going to be when we're done. Okay, the first thing it wants us to do is apply a bold effect. So bold effects in your text basically makes it bold. Like if you were in Microsoft Word and you hit the B and it makes it bold. So it makes it stand out. So something in here, let's go ahead and I'll bold my United States Air Force. So I'll just add a B right there. Now, here's a really annoying thing about CodeWriter and a lot of editors that you find. Whenever you create an element or an opening tag, CodeWriter will automatically give you the closing tag. It's a good reminder that, hey, you need a closing tag. But if you're trying to wrap it around lines of text that already exist, it's kind of annoying because you have to delete that close tag and then put another one back here. But it's a mild inconvenience, not a big deal. It also wanted us to create an italic. So let's see. I'll do an italic right here. That's fine. And again, it's going to give me my close tag. I don't want it. Get out of there. And I'll put it on the other end of annoying. Okay, so there's my italic. And I also want a strike through, or a delete. And delete, what it does is it puts a line through that information like you're deleting it. And I actually don't like hiking, so I'm going to delete the word hiking. Because hiking is probably the most boring thing I can think of doing. I would much rather be indoors playing video games or doing something else like designing websites than to be out in the woods walking. That sounds horrible. So I've done a strike through on my hiking. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. Control S to save. Control S to save. And then I will open it to see what that did. All right, so my delete worked, my italicize worked, and my bold worked. That's what we're looking for. Good. All right, first step done. Next, add a block quote element containing your favorite line from a movie or song. I'm going to go ahead and, I actually don't know. Let's see. Movie quotes. Let's just pick a good one, a nice long one. Sure, we'll go here. Greatest movie quotes of all time. Uh-oh, don't look at that leg. All right. Let's see. Let's find a good one. A good long one. Why not? I don't want that one. I don't like that movie. All right, let's go here. Let's do... No, Caddyshack's stupid. I don't want Caddyshack. Let's find a good one. This list is terrible. Yeah, sometimes like you think maybe just the first thing is just going to be the first thing you find, and you just can't find it. And it's just not very good. Ugh. I wish Google could just read my mind sometimes. Let's find out. Come on. Don't look at Jessica Rabbit. Don't get excited. Oh, see, this isn't, oh gosh. Ugh. Gross. Fine, whatever. I'll just take Braveheart. I don't care. I don't really particularly care for that movie that much, but whatever. All right, let's create a block quote. Boom. Block quote. And I will put in my Braveheart. And I'll say Braveheart. Okay. And then next, get out of here. Oh, let's refresh. Oh, actually, I haven't saved it. So add some comments. So comments are great. Comments are awesome because comments allow us to write little notes to ourselves, and they won't show up on the page. So this is my first header, right? So now this line will not show up on my page, right? This is a paragraph. Now, programmers use comments to help them remember what things are. And you know, comments usually are harder for people to find. I'll show you how to see the comments on any web page you go to in just a second. Okay, so I have a couple comments in there. That's good. Let's save that. And let's go refresh my page. So now my block quote's in there, right? And that's good. But where are my comments? Well, they're not showing up because I don't want them to show up. I don't want people to be able to see my comments whenever they go to the page. But you can find comments for web pages if you inspect, or if you right click and go to inspect. You can see all of the code, or at least the HTML, for that web page by looking at inspect, right? So I can see my head, the title, I can see the body, and I can see my comments as well, right? This is my first header. You can see my header, my story. This is a paragraph, right? So people will be able to see your comments if they do this, if they right click and go to it. So don't do a bunch of lewd or crazy or insane things in your comments, because people will actually be able to see them. Use them as a tool to kind of help you remember what each piece of your page does, right? And you're going to use comments as your page gets bigger to help you remember certain things or make little notes to yourself, things like that. Okay. And that is it for that assignment. So when you're done, make sure you save and then upload your About Me 4.html to Google Classroom. If you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for paying attention, and I will see you next time.